For Catholic Christians, the truth reason knows through creation is never in outright conflict with the truth faith accepts through revelation. While we might not immediately perceive the harmony between the two, and what we accept through faith greatly exceeds what we can know through reason, we believe that both sorts of truth find their source in God, and thus can never finally be in conflict. Writing at the end of the last century, St. John Paul II said, "Faith and reason are like two wings on which the human spirit rises to the contemplation of truth. And God has placed in the human heart a desire to know the truth, in a word, to know himself, so that by knowing and loving God, men and women may also come to the fullness of truth about themselves." In practice, of course, faith and reason have sometimes clashed. Critics sometimes point to the silencing of Galileo as a sign that the Church is opposed to reason, against science, and so forth. But while the Church has certainly made missteps in trying to navigate the path between faith and reason, the Church also has a long tradition of embracing the truths that reason can grasp, as in the case of Albert the Great's exploration of Aristotelian philosophy in the 13th century, or in the case of the priest Georges Lemaitre in his formulation of the Big Bang Theory in the 20th century. I should add that in Catholic theology, reason and faith are not simply two separate sources of knowledge of God. Rather, we use reason even within the realm of faith in order to better understand our faith. Faith, for a Catholic, is about those things that reason cannot grasp. Above all, the mystery of God's triune life as Father, Son, and Spirit, and the taking flesh of God in the incarnation. But once we accept these mysteries on the basis of faith, we can still use our reason to think about them, to explore them, to try and grasp them better, even if we always grasp them somewhat imperfectly. So genuine faith is not necessarily blind faith. Genuine faith is a faith that is always striving to see more. We can use reason to figure out when we've encountered a genuine mystery and when we are simply confused or underinformed. And it is in using reason within faith that we can, as St. John Paul puts it, come to the fullness of truth about ourselves and thereby live more fully and authentically human lives. Because human beings are, as Aristotle put it, reasoning animals. And it is that reason that we offer to God when we use it to think about our faith.